Greek mythology is one of those things that has fascinated and influenced people for centuries now, and legends about Hercules, Zeus, and Hades are always interesting and in high demand. Greek mythology is something that audiences love to watch and revisit time and time again. Since the dawn of cinema, Greek mythology has been a regular backdrop used by various producers and directors over the years. And this has resulted in a large number of Greek mythology movies being created, with some being downright terrible and others being the recipients of tremendous critical and commercial acclaim. This list in this video gives my top 5 recommendations of movies based around Greek mythology and are, in my opinion, some of the most fun and interesting movies to watch in general. At number 5, it is Immortals. This Henry Cavill starring and Ter Singh directed action fantasy adventure draws inspiration from the Greek mythos of Theseus as well as other Greek mythological figures, such as the Minotaur and the Titans. Immortals is a beautiful looking adventure which benefits from excellent cinematography, visuals, and acting by the entire cast, and these visual effects are needed to hide the paper-thin story being told on the screen, as the plot here is more of a series of events that occur rather than any cohesive storytelling. As well as the character development of Theseus, from chosen hero to fearsome demigod, is not really believable, but Henry Cavill does the best he can with the script he is given. Immortals is not an original or a genre-changing film by any means, but it is still a great film to watch if you're looking for a simple and fun Greek mythology-inspired adventure. At number 4, it is Clash of Titans, the 2010 remake, which is a film loosely based around the Greek mythos of Perseus and his many battles and adventures against the Greek gods and other Greek mythological beasts. Clash of the Titans was a commercial success when it came out, grossing nearly $500 million at the box office. However, it was critically panned for its poor script and overall story. But as a viewer who is able to watch this without drawing too many comparisons against the 1981 original Clash of Titans, you will find a film here that utilizes CGI to create some great foes for Perseus to battle. And there's also a lot of great over-the-top action sequences as well. Clash of Titans is a great film for anyone that wants an easy to follow Greek mythos film which focuses more on action and epic battles rather than creating a true to source Greek mythological film. At number 3, it is Jason and the Argonauts, the 1963 film which has become a cult classic since its initial disappointing release over 50 years ago. This film sees Jason, the Greek hero, progress through various adventures to fulfill his destiny and obtain the Golden Fleece. This is one of the best films from the golden era of cinema, which keeps the viewer engrossed with an interesting storyline, thrilling plot twists, and great acting and dialogue as well. Jason and the Argonauts is the description of a movie that respects its Greek mythos and does not rely on over-the-top action sequences or even advanced CGI visuals to keep audiences engrossed. It relies on the core basics of what makes a film great, which is a great script, great acting, and a great storyline. So if you're looking for a Greek mythology film which focuses on story and character development, and you can overlook some of the outdated visuals, then Jason and the Argonauts is my recommendation for you. At number 2, it is Clash of the Titans, the 1981 original film, based on the Greek mythos of Perseus and his romantic endeavors to woo Princess Andromeda, while also battling some of Greek mythology's most deadliest creatures such as Medusa and the Kraken. This is an epic adventure filled with emotional struggles and loss, deadly one-on-one battles, and beautiful heroines' hearts to win. Clash of the Titans is a classic, fun-filled adventure that will be reminiscent to older viewers who will be able to remember the film from when it first came out, and a new style of adventure to enjoy for younger fans of the genre. Clash of Titans has an engaging plot, great battle scenes, and some great usage of stop-motion visual effects. But otherwise, the outdated visuals are evident in other areas of the film where the stop motion is not applied. But Clash of Titans is a fast-paced, classic sword and sandal film which makes great use of its Greek mythos backdrop, and it is a film I highly recommend to all my viewers and any fans of historical or mythological movies in general. And the top spot on this list goes to Troy, an epic film based on the Iliad by Homer, which depicts various events from the 10-year-long siege which sees a massive Greek army besieging the city of Troy to return a runaway bride to her kingly husband. The Trojan War supposedly took place during 13th century BCE, and according to Homer, this war lasted over 80 years. This film makes great use of its backdrop to give us massive battles, genius military tactics, and a plethora of famous mythological and historical figures such as Achilles, Hector, and Agamemnon. This film follows the general outline of the Iliad well enough, and the cast are stellar, flawlessly bringing the characters to life, but I do feel that Orlando Bloom and Diane Kruger both had slightly lackluster performances, and I didn't really believe in the chemistry they were trying to portray on screen. But this is a high budget, high quality Hollywood film with several A-list actors, so it is safe to say the storyline and plot twists are going to be engaging, the character development and the set pieces are awe-inspiring as well. This is one of the best depictions we have ever seen of the Trojan War, and this is a must-see for any fan of epic war films and for someone that is looking for a great mythological inspired film. Lastly, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please do like and share this video with others, and leave a comment down below on what other videos you would like to see in the future. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel, as I post videos about historical movies and TV shows on a regular basis. Thank you so much for watching.